What's up, motherfuckers? Clown J. I'm here to talk to you about a couple things. Oh yeah, by the way, if you've been wondering what the fuck is up with this motherfucking, hold on a second. If you've been wondering what's up with this crappy ass volume and shit, check this out. This is my pathetic ass fucking microphone. Yeah, it took me a minute to remember that. This is all I have. I don't really have enough money to afford another one. So, yeah. What I'm gonna talk to you about today is, it falls under the category of two things. The first thing I'm gonna touch on is, Throbbingroot. Throbbingroot is like a fat ass middle-aged man who thinks he's outsmarting me when really he's just making himself look like a bigger dumbass every time he opens his mouth. Actually, I should say every time he types on the keyboard. Basically, he started this thing with me where he just like called me a little wigger, and he said that I was like living a fantasy or whatever. Well, first of all, dude, I really, this doesn't even bug me, and I'm actually gonna help you by saying this for future reference, so you don't make yourself look like an ass even more than you already do. The term wigger, I'm officially declaring that the word wigger is a cliche. The definition of cliche is like when something is overused to the point where it loses like the zest of what originally was. Like wigger used to be like a really insulting comment, and nowadays it's like, oh, okay, you called me a wigger, what the fuck ever. So the word wigger, that's old, man. Same thing with like gay and faggot and shit. That shit is old. Like if you come up with something else, I would actually be impressed. I'd be like, yay for you guys. You got something better to go on now. Right, anyways, what you basically did is you went and, like, said all this stuff about me, like random flames, and you don't even know me. And now you're saying you're gonna come to my hometown and beat me up next to the pretzel stand at my mall. And, well, even if you do come to my hometown, alright, you could fucking beat the shit out of me. I don't give a shit. I mean, you could, like, beat the shit out of me 10,000 fucking times and then call me out again, and I'd come out again. I mean, I'm not afraid of a fucking middle-aged fat guy, alright? It's fucking bogus. Anyways, all you really do is flame me. I mean, very recently, like in the last two comments, two comments that you've left me, that's where you've gotten just a little bit more intelligent. And actually, I like that, because before you were just randomly flaming me, and it was like, okay, what the fuck ever, this guy's just a guy that I have to deal with for a month or two. Because you don't give up easily. Basically, every time you type something on my comments on my channel, it's either a lie or a threat, and basically everything you've said so far is a fallacy. If you don't know what a fallacy is when you say something in a debate that is not supposed to be used in a debate, and then because of that, that entire point is meaningless from that point on in the debate. Like, let's say that you threatened me and wanted an argument of your debate. That's, I'm gonna add something. It's some kind of debatorial fallacy. And, if you, let's say that you made this big, long spiel about how, like, the Nazis are bad and the Nazis are gonna kill you if you don't agree with me. And, I know that's probably not gonna happen, but that's basically just like on the guidelines. If you say that, if you threaten me, then that entire point is worthless because you used the fallacy. Well, anyways, basically, You're really losing to me because I actually use evidence and I use solid facts and probability and all the smart things, and I call you on fallacies, and I haven't used a single fallacy yet and all that shit. So pretty much you're getting owned by a 14-year-old that you claim isn't smart, but you're the one who's too dumb to notice that you're getting completely dominated. Another thing I want to touch on. There's a rumor going around that I dissed a juggalo named piggypiechickenhunti or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's that. It's a very long username. I haven't really memorized it. I'm sorry. I probably should have done that. But I didn't mean to diss him, even if I did. Basically, the way I recall it is, he agreed on Gothic Maiden with something, and that's fine. I mean, I don't have a problem with Gothic Maiden, or Throbbingroot for that matter. I just think that they're both sort of childish. But, shut the fuck up! Loud ass neighbors. Anyways, no, I didn't do that. What I recall is he agreed with Gothic Maiden on something, and then basically, it was something about, like, we shouldn't hate this guy. I mean, we're not about hate, and I agree with that. We're not about hate. But, basically what I said is something to the effect of, I don't really hate this guy, I don't have a problem with him. It's just I pretty much have to debate him for the sake of the movement and all that stuff. Then I want to say that, like, hating people online is sort of stupid, in my opinion. I don't even mean that as a diss. I'm just saying, in my personal opinion, I don't really... you can be a juggalo and hate someone online, and I don't care. You can be a juggalo troll and hate someone online. I don't really care. It's just that I try not to hate people online because it's worthless to me. I'm not getting anything out of it. You don't really even get anything out of hate in real life either, so I try not to hate, bottom line. So yeah, I'm sorry if I offended you in any way. I don't think that you're offended. It's the other people that are taking offense to this. I mean, yeah, Ultraforge is making a big... No, I'm sorry. Ultraforge is old news. I debated him a long time ago. And might I add, Ultraforge is the only juggalo troll that I've actually debated so far that's smart. I'm not saying I particularly like the guy, but he's smarter than everyone else I've debated, so it's like... You gotta give him props for actually having some brains. So... Yeah, Yeah, I don't hate Throbbingroot. Throbbingroot is making a big deal about the whole thing. I'm just like, yeah, what the fuck ever. And I keep on explaining that. I didn't diss him, but they just ignore it. If they're gonna ignore it, then they can ignore it if they want. But, I don't know. If you're, like, just ignoring what I'm saying, and that's why you think you're winning the debate with Throbbingroot, then you're failing even harder at trying to be a debater and trying to outsmart me. But, bottom line is, I didn't diss piggypiechickenhunti. I didn't mean to offend him in any way, and, like I said again, I don't know if he's offended. I don't think he is, because I think that he's smart enough to know that I didn't mean that he's stupid. I just meant that, like, in my personal opinion. I mean, I don't even mean stupid as in unintelligent. I just mean it's sort of lame. And lame isn't even that bad. I mean, I call Clown C lame all the time. So yeah. Anyways, that's all I really have to say. I didn't diss piggypiechickenhunti. Throbbingroot, you aren't really winning. It's pretty much out. Peace out, bitches.